Well, one series ended that you figure was going to end, but not the other one. Morning.
Jay, hey.
What up?
Got to get you some spinach and kale and avocado early in the morning with some egg white.
Yeah, that sounds good, though. I'm hungry. That sounds good. Or you put it in the blender, make a shake out of it?
Yeah, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that.
In a blender?
Good.
I don't know, but,
seeds.
you could hook it up, though.
No, you put it in the blender.
Yeah,
Why
make
not?
it
That's all right. I don't know.
smoothie.
Once you put the egg whites in, you want the protein. Now I'm thinking like of a protein shake, not a green type shake. Now you throw a little peanut butter, a banana in there, some protein powder, and you got some.
They have shakes that have the
Same thing.
veggies and stuff in it.
So why not eat the breakfast? What are you drinking the breakfast for?
You're
Same
still, it's
thing.
still going to the same place.
Eat the.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
absolutely. Right? I mean, at the end of the day.
And quickly.
And
You know, it's
quickly, yes.
Yeah.
It's so funny. People crack jokes and make jokes about, the green juices and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, but you eat vegetables. So what's the problem? I mean, like, I guess you just figure people don't eat veggies in the middle of the day walking around just,
drink your vegetables.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, Max, I know I see your mouth.
I see yours.
You're ready to go.
You think I'm champing at the bit?
Oh, man, I can see it. It's starting to, it's getting ready to drip right into the microphone because you just can't wait.
Key, I had this moment yesterday. I was watching the Celtics Hawk game, like in the second quarter. You ever had this, like, and I'm like watching the game, and your word up, I fell asleep. Like, just with the remote control on my chest.
Yeah.
With the hands.
Drool
like,
coming down.
Just like one of those, and you wake up, literally, I woke up 10 minutes later, being like, where am I? What happened?
No, you was tired, man.
It's just like those old man naps. You know what I mean? It's coming out and it hits you so hard.
You were tired from the night before because of the Laker game.
It hits you around the middle of the.
It's every night, though.
Yeah, it hits you around the middle of the second quarter, and then toward the end of the third, you wake up and see the end of the game.
I was like, yo, what happened?
Because I get an opportunity, as Max reminded me during our pre-show meeting, that I get a chance to take a nap in the early
because
morning,
when you're
whatever.
done with the show, it's 7 a.m. out there, right?
Yeah, 7 a.m. out here. So I go home and I get a little bit in. If the dogs, I had the guy out. It was a whole nother story. The dogs, and then you had the people with the lawnmowers making a noise. So I really didn't get a full dose of sleepage, but it was enough to keep me, wide awake.
Going
so
for the day, yeah,
keep me going for the day for sure.
Hard to get back into that REM sleep though with naps for me. Like that, I don't know. It's just just because I'm not sleeping as much anymore, I can't.
Also, if you wake up from it and you didn't just take a power nap 10 or 20 minutes, but you were asleep for an hour or something, right?
No, I'm gonna get
the alarm goes off.
I need like an hour too.
But when that alarm
like
goes off, it's like that pain of waking up in the morning all over again when you're tired. Like, wait, where am I? I gotta get ready.
I get the full dose though. I'm not that hour ain't gonna do nothing for me. I'm gonna get a couple.
You don't get two.
Oh,
Must
for
be
sure.
nice.
Yeah, two.
I'm gonna get a long nap.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
sure.
There are times when I come to work, I'm
gonna
like,
turn
man.
that AC. I'm gonna turn that AC as low as I can.
Keep it down to 60.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. There are times when I come to work, I'm like, work is like a vacation compared to going home with my kids. That's work.
Hey.
And I love my kids. I'll do anything for them, but let's be honest about it, though.
I'll do anything for them. I'll go to work and make a living for them. In fact, I'm going to go right now.
Be pulling up to the driveway. I'm like, let's just sit in the driveway for another 10, 15 minutes.
Real driveway moment.
What you gotta
take
do
a
though,
breath
Jay?
before I walk in this house.
What you gotta do though is you gotta go through the garage and up your back stairs, because I know you got
the back stairs. Go
I know you
straight up to the
got
room.
back stairs.
Straight up to the room.
Go through your garage.
Yep.
And go and let your wife will know. Daddy needs to.
I got the alarm on. It chimes every time the door opens. I can't hide it. Boom.
I got a stairs story for you, but not yet. Not yet. I'm going to use this story as a threat to get an elevator fixed. I'll explain that another time.
How?
No,
You have to say it
No.
now. You can't just.
You got one of the worst buildings in the
No,
history
it's another
of buildings.
new
He's in a new building though. That's
New building.
An elevator went out.
Fancy building in Tribeca. New building. Yeah.
Elevator went out though. When you told me that this morning, I felt.
That's not the worst part. The worst part is they come back to me 4 to 6 weeks. I got to walk up 8 flights. I said, hold
That's
on.
good.
I
Good exercise.
came back to them. I said, no.
You gotta
That's
get
not
that
the answer.
cardio.
Go back. Give me another answer. That ain't it.
Imagine walking up. Like,
Knowing you,
it's
Max.
Old school.
Yeah.
Knowing you're gonna go in there and negotiate the HOA fees.
Oh, 1,000%.
HOA fees. There's not going to be a negotiation because that 4 to 6 stuff is out. It's out. That come back with a better answer. Go get the part you need. I'm not playing games. because I'm going to put him on blast on this show every day
Speaking
until it's
of playing
fixed, starting
games,
tomorrow.
What are you like Ghostbusters when they're walking up the statue? What was it, Empire State Building? They're walking up all those flights of
I gave you
stairs.
an out, Max.
Yeah. No, but I will mention this elevator company if they don't hurry up by name every day on this show and blast them. So I'm not playing. That's a
I
threat.
gave you an out. Speaking of games.
So the Suns, speaking of elevator, I don't know. The Suns and Clippers, it's over.
Hold on, Max. I got a different game for you. That I want
You want to start with Atlanta and Boston?
I do. First off, I don't know. I mean, respect to Trae Young for getting the shot off last night, but to me, it just felt like the Celtics did not respect their opponent.
Woo!
Like they had multiple leads in the game, and I know it doesn't come down to one possession, and I agree with what Jaylen Brown said post-game. There's a lot of things they could have done to close this out. I mean, first off, they got beat in the first quarter in a closeout game at home. That should never happen for a team that the way they lost in the finals last year, you would think they would enter the playoffs with a lot more venom, a lot more anger, Key. But the last possession of the game, first off, for Joe Mazzulla, why the hell isn't Malcolm Brogdon in the game? Like, why isn't he in the game? One of your best defenders needs to be in the game. Secondly, if you watch the play in slow motion, right? Marcus Smart is not paying attention defensively. They catch a switch, but Marcus Smart just dies on this. He doesn't even get screened. And he's just like, okay, Jaylen Brown, switch. I'm like, no, Marcus Smart, you're Defensive Player of the Year. You guard Trae Young. You guard him.
Do you think he was a little gun shy at that moment because he had just gotten called on a foul?
There was a screen
a minute before that.
Well, that play was dumb for him. First off, on the pressure in the ball,
right.
I don't know why he's reaching his hand in the cookie jar.
I'm asking.
Just stay disciplined. You shouldn't reach. I mean, that gave them a one possession lead, which then led to Trae Young trying to take a charge. Derek White making 2 free throws. Now we're here at the last possession in the game. But Marcus Smart, just be aware. Pay attention. And by the way, if you're going to switch, you know you're switching all the action. Please want to guard Trae Young. Operative word. Want to guard Trae Young. Anyway, you just pass him off to Jaylen Brown because you're not reacting.
Now that you pass him off to Jaylen Brown, though, Jaylen Brown doesn't need to. Jaylen Brown left too much space.
Thank you, Key. Don't backpedal. Push up. There's 6 seconds.
You left too much space in between.
Yes.
Hell, I could have made that shot. I mean, like, he's not going by you. Okay, you got help if he closes. I mean, if he decides he wants to try to run by you, you got helps for everybody to collapse. I was like, well, maybe he don't believe he can hit that.
And this is like Jimmy Butler. We were talking about Coach Budenholzer doing this for the Milwaukee Bucks the other day, right? Everybody in the world knows Trae Young catches the ball in the backcourt. He's walking. He's looking at the shot clock. There's only like 6 seconds left in the game.
It seems like to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, I don't.
No, Key, just say it. Say it. You know what you're talking about.
It felt like I've seen that play before with Quinn Snyder, with Donovan Mitchell in Utah, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't, you know.
I mean, like just you know, everybody in the building, everybody in the world knew Trae Young was going to take the shot. So Jaylen Brown kind of said it. First off, you don't backpedal in that situation. You push up in the backcourt. You force him to use as much time as possible just trying to get the ball over half court. And if anything, Joe Mazzulla, you throw a double, you run somebody at him. Marcus Smart should have been running at him.
Sort of
force
like
somebody else to be, because everybody else was on the baseline.
Sort of like we saw what Steph Curry and Draymond did to De'Aaron Fox, where they kind of ran Curry at him, and then at the same time ran Draymond at him, and he had to kick.
But if anything, in that situation, Key, they brought a screen up for him for De'Aaron Fox. Harrison Barnes came up and said a screen for De'Aaron Fox. That's what brought Draymond Green. That's what brought Steph to the situation.
But it still made him get rid of the ball.
Yeah, but that's my thing. This is a 1-4 flat situation. So everybody's on the baseline. Marcus Smart starts to kind of run towards him, but the shot is already in the air. I'm sitting there looking at these guys. What the hell are you doing?
Is any of that because it's a 1-point game, right? It was a 1-point game at that point.
You're looking
and
at the play on
he's been making him take a deep three instead of.
My man is casually bringing the ball up the court with 6 seconds to go in the game. What else is he going to do?
Yeah, right.
Jay, why does it look like the ball is too heavy for him, though? Wait, look at the – no, man. Look at the shot. I'm looking at the shot. I'm like, why is he? Look, check this out, Jake. Watch.
Well, see, like, he's getting to a sweet. Yeah,
It's like a push. Like I'm 10 years old and it's hard.
That's how he shoots
Goes
it,
in,
man.
though.
That's how he shoots
it goes in. It just looks funny.
But first off, anything, I don't want you to see the rim. I don't want you to see the shot clock or the game clock. I'm going to push up on you. I'm going to force you to go one way or the other, and now I'm going to make you react. And by the way, as I'm making you react,
so if
you're going to start seeing Marcus Smart blitzing you too.
If you push up on me, what does that do? Put my head down?
Yeah, exactly, Key. So if I push up on you, if I'm Jaylen Brown, I'm 6'6", 6'7", right? I'm tall, I'm long, I'm athletic. I'm making you turn a little bit because now suddenly you feel like you have to protect the ball. I think that takes a second or two off the clock.
Yeah.
And now by the time you look up, you're looking at the clock. You're trying to say, how am I get my shot off? I'm bringing Marcus
You don't
Smart
get a
right towards you.
smooth attempt in rhythm from your sweet spot. Yeah.
My man just casually, it was like a YMCA game. He was bringing the ball up the court. He's backpedaling. I'm seeing the clock. Oh, this is about to go up. Bah, game over.
All right, so here's the question now, Jay. We'll answer it on the other side. A lot of speculation that Trae Young, this game was going to be his ladder. The next game, whenever the Celtics knock the Hawks out, because it still looks like that's going to happen, it's going to be his last in Atlanta. Does this change anything? If the Hawks, by some miracle, come back on the Celtics and actually advance, which I far-fetched.
You mean with DeJounte Murray coming back in the game back in Atlanta?
If that happens, are we sure it's over for Trae in Atlanta? Plus, the Suns finished off the Clippers and are set to take on the Nuggets. Has Jay's opinion on that series changed? K-Jam.
Booker from 15. Yes, indeed. Devin Booker. When he's called upon, he answers the call. They'll eliminate the Los Angeles Clippers. Suns will move on. The Suns win. Oh, brother.
This is Keyshawn J. Will.